I'm having a really rough time. I'll tell you why in a second. I'll start this song. If you recognize it, you get a prize. Anyway, I try to help others in our church. And there's one girl, she's 11 years old, and she is a pretty rough character. Her mother will not make her obey or act nice. But I know she's an emotionally damaged girl, and she needs some clothing, so I promised to buy her a holiday dress and take her shopping. Well, she wears a larger size. She wears a girl 16, so she's 10 or 11. And her underwear, she wears these short pants, and her crack is showing 4 inches. And people are making comments about her butt crack showing. And she wears these hipster jeans with a tight top. Totally inappropriate for church. But anyway, I said I would take her to get some nice clothes. I bought her a coat. I bought her 2 velvet outfits at Costco. And Hannah Anderson vest. And then some other Christmas gifts. And so that was on my own. And then I gave that to her when she got here last night. And I told her mom, I says, I'd rather just take her shopping. That way I didn't have any interference. The mom has, she needs a kidney transplant. She has lupus really bad. So she's on dialysis. But anyway, the mom is pretty outspoken, and she believes she's right about flat earth. Anyway, some kind of cuckoo going on at our church. So the mom says, oh, she'll go along. She'd like to go along with us. So I says, okay, but don't interfere, because I want to be able to, get her the outfit. I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of money. Well, we picked out about 4 dresses, and then she wanted these tights that has unicorn. And I'd bought her some other tights that had unicorn, and she says she hates unicorn. But then she wanted those unicorn. Anyway, that was like $50. And then she wanted another coat, and that was $75. But it was a faux fur long sleeve. The vest is short sleeve. So then she got these 2 dresses. One was gray, a size 6, and then she wears a 16, and it was kind of a strawberry watermelon color. And it was just not something I would have a 10-year-old wear to church, 11-year-old wear to church. And so she wanted those. And I says, yeah, but the silver one, the gray one is for a little kid. She says, I'm buying it for my cousin. I says, no, I'm not going to buy your cousin anything. So she started screaming, threw a full-on tantrum, yelling. And I says, we need to go. Anyway, she says, but you said you were taking me shopping so I could buy everybody gifts. I said, no, I'm taking you shopping to buy you a dress for church. A holiday dress. I don't have time to make one. I make pageant dresses. I'm a seamstress. And I didn't want her wearing my granddaughter's holiday dress that I made 10 years ago. I'm going to enter it in the fair. But anyway, her mom says, well, she's just really sensitive. I says, no, this is manipulation, and I'm not going to go for it. It's ruining my day, my evening. I was tired. But anyway, the mother coddled her and says, well, honey, I says, these are hooks. These are just horrible hooks that she's doing to you. You've got to set her straight that she can't behave that way and get something. She says, well, she'll say she's sorry. And then she was still screaming, but I want a dress for my cousin. I said, no, I'm not going to spend $50 for a dress for your cousin. I'll buy you a dress. It was $58. And she wanted 3 dresses. And then and I said, no, 1 dress. You can get the coat, and it was $200 worth of stuff. And we're not wealthy. We just are very careful with our planning and investments that we made that has enabled us to have enough money to help others, and that's what we like to do. But last night was just 2 scoops of crazy. And I said, you're not going to get anything if this attitude doesn't stop. But you promised to take me shopping, and I was going Christmas shopping for my friends. You said, I says, I'm not going to buy things for your friends. I'm buying you a dress. And her mom says, well, it was just a misunderstanding. She just misunderstood you. And I says, no, I talked to her on the phone and made it clear. It's a dress for her, and that's all we're going to get. It's just 1 dress. Well, she is very sensitive. But anyway, she went into the dressing room and did a full-on screaming, kicking, yelling, crying, and I want that dress, and she promised me. And so I said, let's go. We need to go. I said, I'm not buying anything. And the mother goes, well, and I paid for her monthly flute lessons. I pay $75 a month for her flute lessons, or $100, I don't know. But anyway, I got my car. It was like 8:30, and I was tired. My back was hurting me, and she was screaming. And I says, I can't drive home. I got a half-hour drive home in the pouring rain and the wind. It was really windy. I says, I need to drive. I'm going to have to call the police and have you removed from my car if you don't stop it. And she says, well, her mom goes, well, she's just sensitive. I says, no, this is manipulation. What do you think? Anyway, she screamed, and then she wanted to go to McDonald's. Now, we ate dinner before we left. They had pancakes. My husband made them pancakes and sausage, vegan sausage. But anyway, she wanted McDonald's, and the mother insisted we stop at McDonald's. So anyway.